Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my July favorites. I almost forgot what month it was. It's just going by so quickly. I don't have as much as I did last time, but I do have some really good stuff to show you. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to show you is this First Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. This is a balm that I actually purchased at Target. Target is now carrying this brand. This is supposed to be more like of a cleaner brand for your skin. And I purchased some other products from there, but I'm still testing them out, so I can't really give you a good review on those. But this one I've tried out quite a few times because I actually use it every time I wear makeup. I only use like a dime size amount and I put it all over my skin, and then I take some warm water and I just rinse it all off. And this stuff really dissolves my makeup really well. This actually takes off like 90% of my makeup. It does a really good job of it, and then the rest of course comes off when I wash my face. Now this balm is made with eucalyptus oil and vitamin E, so it's really good for your skin. It nourishes your skin as well as takes off your makeup, so you're not having that feeling of your skin being dry after you take off your makeup. So yeah, I've been using this a lot and I really love the way this smells. It actually has like a warm scent to it. Surprisingly, it doesn't smell minty. It smells more like it has like cloves in it. This really warm like cinnamon nutmeg smell. I don't know where the smell is coming from. I don't know what ingredient in there is making it smell like that, but it doesn't smell like eucalyptus oil. So it doesn't have a really minty scent. It just smells really good. But as good as it smells, it works just as well. So yeah, I've really been loving this, and I especially have been loving it more than I like my Pond's cleansing balm. So yeah, this has been one of my favorite products to use. So for hair, I have this Oribe Straight Away Smoothing Blowout Cream. It comes in a package like this, and I've been using this cream probably for about, I would say, a couple of weeks. I haven't used it the whole month of July, but in the 2 weeks that I have used it, I have been loving it. So if you're looking for a product that will make your hair straight, but also leave it like shiny with a bit of volume to it, this is gonna be the product for you. You only need a little bit. I only put like maybe for my hair, probably a dime size, and I just rub it in my hands and then rub it all over my hair when it's damp. I either take my round brush and a blow dryer, or I actually use the Revlon blowout dryer, the one that's kind of round. I've actually shown you guys before in a tutorial how I use that. But when you use this product and blow your hair out, your hair is gonna come out so super shiny and just so silky, and it's gonna look like it has life to it. It's not gonna look like limp or anything like that. It just has a really beautiful shine, and it straightens really well without me even having to use a straightener. And it also adds just like a tad bit of volume as well. It doesn't make your hair look really big. You know, if you want more volume, this is not the product to go for. This is gonna make your hair look very straight, very shiny, and also like just have that little bit of oomph to it, you know, just a little bit. But I really love this product. It was recommended by my friend who actually colors my hair, and she said she loves it. So I purchased it, I tried it, and I have been loving it. I do want to mention a makeup setting spray by Maybelline. It's called the Lasting Fix. It has up to a 16-hour wear with a matte finish. I have been using this quite a bit. Because I noticed that when I do use this, that I don't get oily in my T-zone, which I absolutely love, because I have such a hard time, especially in the summer, where my T-zone gets like oily. And it doesn't get like excessively oily, but it does get oily, and this has actually helped it, and it's actually helped my makeup stay in place and last a lot longer than it would if I did not have this. So this has been pretty good for me. I've added it to my favorites as far as my setting sprays in general. So yeah, I really like this product. I think it has a great spray on it, and I'll show you. See, it has a really nice mist to it, and it just goes on really nicely. It doesn't make your makeup look splotchy or anything. It just helps your makeup stay really put together. So I've really been loving this for this month, and yeah, I'm gonna continue using it over the summer because I think this is actually helping my skin become a lot less oily. So I did do a tutorial using the LA Girl Hot Heat eyeshadow palette, and I used Aloha Vibes in that tutorial. I did purchase another one, and it's called Vacay Everyday. It's more of the warmer tones. This one has more of like cool tones in it and a lot of bright shades in there. And I have to say that this one has been my favorite. The other one is nice. It performs just like this one. I just feel like this palette is something that I grab for more than I do the warm palette. So like I said, the warm palette's still a great palette. You can get some really beautiful looks out of it, but this is the one that I gravitate towards more so than that one. And I love this one. I just did a tutorial using a lot of these purple shades. I want to do another tutorial using these teal shades here because those are so pretty. But either way, this has been one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes to use in the month of July. So another product I've been loving for the eyes are these Ciate marbled metals. I have the shades here, Phoenix and Wicked. And I used these when I went out of town here recently, and all I did was actually put my finger in there and then swipe it on my eyelid, and that was my look. It was so easy to use. I'm gonna show you guys here how beautiful these eyeshadows are and how easy they are to use. So basically, like I said, I just rub my finger in there, get the product on there, and then I just spread it all over the eye. And guys, these blended in so beautifully. This one up here is Phoenix, and the bottom one is Wicked. Wicked has more of like a purple tone to it, and of course Phoenix is more like a maroon shade, but they are so beautiful. Now I will say, for a more dramatic look, you might want to go in with like a crease shadow and then kind of deepen it up on the edges and then put one of these down. But like I said, when I was out of town, I just used these on my lid and I kind of blended it out with my finger, and it just had this like really pretty like soft focus effect on the outside, and then all the color was on my lid. It was just so pretty. So yeah, I've really been loving those. And then for blush, I have been loving this Buxom Wanderlust blush in Dolly. Guys, this is one of the most beautiful shades that you can put on your cheeks that's gonna look like super natural, but not so natural that you can't see it. It gives like this really pretty like mauvey pink tone to the skin. It is so gorgeous. But that's the shade right there. I have been wearing it like nonstop. It pretty much goes with every eye look that I have done, and it just looks really natural on the skin. So I've really been loving this blush. I do love all the Buxom blushes that I have, but this is the one that I've been picking up the most. So I mentioned these eyeliners in a haul that I posted, and they are the LA Girl Neon eyeliners. Guys, I can't get enough of these eyeliners. I have this one on today. It's called Blaze. I have it on the waterline, and guys, I can't get over these. They're so good. They don't irritate my eyes. They're super pigmented. They don't like run into my lash line. They just stay put, and they look good, and they really brighten up any eye look that I come up with. So I can use any of these eyeliners with any eye look. It just adds that extra something to the eye look. If you guys can get your hands on these, they're very inexpensive. I did get them at Ulta, and a lot of times Ulta will have like a sale, like buy one get one half off, or they'll have $5 off at $10. And honestly, even if you can't get a coupon, I would just get these anyway because they're that good. It's so fun to add a bright neon shade to a lot of the eye looks that I've been doing. So yeah, I've really been enjoying these. For lip liners, I have been loving my Morphe lip liners. I have them in the shades Spiffy and Love Bite. They go on super creamy. They look good with any nude lip or any light pink lip that I use them with, and I'm really glad that I purchased them. I was kind of skeptical at first because I couldn't remember. I knew I had a Morphe eyeliner, but I knew I had a Morphe lip liner, but I couldn't remember how well it worked. But now that I've used them, I'm really impressed with them, and I'm thinking about going back and getting a few more. Another one I've been loving is a Becca lip liner in Fearless. Now this one has this little rubber tip on it, and you know what? This really didn't do anything for me. I didn't even use it, to be honest, but it is a very, very nice creamy lip liner, and this is like the perfect shade for any nude lip. So I've really been liking that. So for the face, I've been loving this Huda Beauty contour. I have it in the shade Light, and this is like the perfect bronzy shade for me. I think it looks really beautiful on the skin. I feel like using a cream bronzer during the summer is like best because it's not gonna fade. It's just gonna stay there in place. And this one has been perfect for that. I've really been loving it. I love a warm contour, and I think that this is just perfect for that because it does have a warm undertone to it. It blends really well into the skin. It's so easy to blend this product. I use a brush and I just kind of go in there. I've used it after I put powder and I've used it before I put powder, so it works both ways for me. So another thing I've been loving for my face is the Sicily Blur Expert powder. I picked this up hoping that it would like help like blur that area where I have like pores right here on the sides of my nose. So here's the product right here. Basically it comes in one shade. There aren't any other shades to this because it really doesn't have like a color to it. When I put it on my skin, I don't notice that it has any pigmentation to it, but I really love this like for touch-ups. I really love it for like covering up my pores after I've set all my makeup and done all my makeup. I kind of go in on the sides here and just cover my pores up, and it just adds that extra coverage for that area. And I also love it to actually touch up on the go. So I carry this in my purse wherever I go, whenever I leave the house. It goes in my purse. I carry a little Sephora brush that I got like for free for like a point perk or something like that. I carry that brush and I always dab it in there and I touch up wherever I need to when I'm on the go. So I've really been loving this to actually use for that area, for my pore area, and then all over my face. You know, if I just need an extra touch up here and there. So yeah, this is a really good powder. It is on the bit pricey side, but it's well worth it because it works really good. I have 3 more products and then I'm gonna get into some products that I did not like for July. The next thing I wanna talk about for the face is this Catrice Deluxe Glow Highlighter. I think I've mentioned how much I like this before. This has a very soft highlighting effect. It doesn't have like a lot of glow to it. It's very subtle, and I really like it for just buffing all over the skin. This has been one of my favorite things to use to actually buff all over the skin. So I've been loving it just to buff all over the skin. It looks really nice and soft, and I compare it to the Hourglass Trio, the one that I mentioned before. I'll put it right here because I don't know the exact name of it, but I compare it to that because it works just as well as the Hourglass and it costs like a quarter of that price. So it's a very, very inexpensive, but I really love this for all over. And then I've been loving the Essence Glow to Go highlighters. Guys, these highlighters are so beautiful. My favorite shades to use is this pinky one right here and also this peach one. The gold one is just as beautiful, and then there's a bronze shade here. This one's a little dark for me, but it still looks pretty like over my bronzer. So I've been loving this highlighting palette. It is a super convenient highlighting palette. Like it says, glow to go. That's exactly what it is. It is glow to go. You can stick this in your purse. You can stick it in your gym bag. You can use it for travel. It's a very convenient palette, and they all have the perfect glow to them. They're very nice and bright and just beautiful and creamy, and I've really been loving it. Okay, so the last thing I want to mention for my favorites is this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. This is in waterproof. Now, if you guys watched my haul that I just posted, in that haul I had mentioned some waterproof mascaras that I purchased, and I have been really testing those waterproof mascaras out. This mascara is so good. It didn't smear under my eyes. I wore this in the heat and it stayed on my eyelashes and didn't get on my face. It has just been a great waterproof mascara. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is the wand, because I use this mascara on my bottom lashes and not my top lashes. The wand is a little more difficult to work with. As you can see, it's like super bulky. My battery just died, and I think I left off where I was showing you guys the wand to this CoverGirl mascara. Okay, so as you can see, the wand is like really, really bulky. It has really small like brush bristles. So I have to be very careful and brush the lower lashes very gently, because when I don't, if I just go in there, it'll get on my under eye. So I have to be very careful with that. I did purchase some mascara wands on Amazon because I want to use them with this mascara so that they'll grab the bottom lashes a little bit better, because this wand is not it's not that good, and so I'm having a little difficulty with it. But either way, the formula itself is really, really good, and it is waterproof. So I've really been liking this mascara for my lower lashes. So I did forget to mention one more product. It's this Aven Thermal Spring Water, and it comes like in this can here. I purchased this when I went out of town. I noticed the other day that Walgreens is now carrying this brand, which I thought was pretty cool because this is actually a French brand. But I've really been loving this because it is very soothing on the skin, and I also use it to set my makeup. I'm going to show you guys how it goes on. You just spray it like that. You can have a constant spray or you can actually pump it, but it feels so good on the skin, and it's supposed to be beneficial for you. I am going to be doing a video showing you guys all the products that I picked up when I was in St. Bart's with my family. Yeah, this was one of them, and I really like it. And like I said, Walgreens is starting to carry this brand. I'm not sure if there are other companies that carry this, but this brand is a pretty good brand. But yeah, I hadn't really seen this brand anywhere else until just like a week ago is where I saw it at Walgreens. So yeah, I've been loving this to set my makeup and also to refresh my makeup. So there's 3 products that I want to mention that did not work for me. One of them is the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara, and it is the one that's waterproof. This is one of the ones that I tested out, and this one smeared all over my under eyes. It just did not work for me. Now I do like the wand. You see how thin the wand is? I wish this wand was in the CoverGirl mascara, but unfortunately it's not. But either way, this one just did not work for me. It didn't really have a lasting effect on my lower lashes because it just smeared on my under eyes. So this was actually a fail for me. So another product that didn't work for me was the Superstay Ink Crayon in Laugh Louder. This is what it looks like. This is a pretty orange shade. It really is. It's a pretty color. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, but it's still a pretty color. Now, this product, when I put it on my lips, it went on really nicely. It was very creamy, looked really pretty on the lips, but it made my lips like super, super dry. So dry that they kind of hurt. And you guys know I use lip balm all the time. So I know it wasn't because I didn't put lip balm on. It was because whatever's in this product is very drying on my lips. The last product I want to mention is this Real Technique sponge that I bought at Walmart. This is like I can't remember if it's like a sparkling sponge, but it does have like little, I'll try to show you. It does have like little sparkles to it. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. So when you use this sponge, all the sparkles come out on your face. It looks like they actually just put the sparkles in there, and whenever you use the sponge, you will get like glitter on your face. So I didn't really like that part of it. The sponge itself works really well, but I can't use the sponge if I'm gonna get glitter on my face where I don't want glitter. So because of that, this was a fail as well. Okay guys, that's it for my July favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.